it's Ted. This video has been sitting on my hard drive since June 2023. I recorded this match, and I think the idea was I was gonna do commentary over it for a video, and I never made the video. And my hard drive is getting full, so here we go. This is a game of Dead by Daylight where I play as the pig. And I think at this time I was making this because I was trying to help somebody learn how to get better at killer, and pig is a great character to play if you're trying to do that. This game is Dead by Daylight, by the way. It's like a 4v1. I'm the killer. I gotta kill these people. You'll figure it out as you go. I'm gonna tell you what happens. So she's hiding behind that pallet basically, and then I don't know if you could see it, but she kind of teabags me there. I swung through the pallet because this game is really janky. Sometimes you can get those hits. I didn't get it that time, but it's fine. I kind of caught this Nia off guard here, and I'm doing this little dance like whoop whoop whoop, and she's actually already left, but she gets caught right there, so I am going to catch her and get a free hit. Not bad, not a bad start to the match. She's over at this tile now. This tile at the time was new, so I didn't really know how to loop it, so I'm just kind of winging this here. So you can see I'm kind of doing this little dance where I go back and forth. Basically, I'm trying to fake her out, but I actually find these two working on the gen, and I chase them off. Now, I don't want to hit Ada here, because I've got this like perk that rewards me for hitting people who are not the obsession. She's the obsession, so we don't want to do that. And then this girl just stands still. What's she doing? Oh, look, she had an insta-heal. Yeah, that's right. Insta-heals used to literally be instant, so she just gets to take a free hit. I should have killed her there, but she just had that ability, so I don't. And then she tries to fake me out, and ooh, I just barely get caught on the corner. That's not good, and because of that, I expect her to drop that pallet, so I kind of wait there for a second, and then my movement's really bad, so I don't make this. If I had swung there, she would have just stunned me, and it would have been a total waste. And this is actually like a really good setup now that she has with this pallet right next to Shaq and another loop, so in theory it's going to take me a really long time to catch her here, and honestly I'm just wasting a ton of time. But I get her because she makes a mistake, and I swung really late there. I probably should have swung early. Unfortunately, the gen does end up popping before I'm able to get that hat on. That is my power as this character. I can put those bear traps on just like in the Saw movies, and they have to take them off, otherwise they die. But unfortunately, the trap only activates when the gen gets done, and the gen got done before I put it on, so it's not active. Just gonna bust through this wall real quick, see what's going on here. They're not really doing that generator. That generator's right in the middle of the map, so it's very easy to defend. So I think, I saw them on this one earlier. I'm gonna go back to this one. Let's see if they're on it now. Doesn't look like there's anyone here this time, but I'm gonna kick it to just kind of stop the progress on it. Survivors have to repair the generators. That's how they win. They gotta do 5 generators. They've already done 1, so they actually rescued their teammate off the hook there, and I'm not really interested in going back to try to contest that. See, I already found someone else. It's not always a good idea to just try to camp the hook. I'm trying to play a little smarter than that. Here we have Miss Tsunade. She must be a Naruto fan. She's playing as Claire from Resident Evil here, and oh, I spot her around the corner. I'm gonna pretend like I didn't quite see her. I do this little dance, and yeah, I catch her. So if you're wondering like why that works, from the survivor's perspective, they have this kind of indicator of where you're looking. There's like this light that's in front of your face at all times, so you can fake them out by not looking the direction that you're moving, and that really confuses them sometimes. It's called a mind game. So she actually beat me there. I maybe could have swung for that, but I'm just kind of chasing her. I'm not the best chase here, but honestly, we get it done. See, I got that one on in time. We know now the gen that they're working on, and also I've noticed that there's 3 generators here on this side of the map. So I go, I'm going to defend this part of the map, because these are 3 generators next to each other. That's called the 3-gen. Very creative name. So if I hook her next to these 3 generators, I can defend them all and defend the hook. And I think there I was tabbing out to check the OBS recording. I clicked when clicking back into the game. I accidentally swung. Didn't mean to do that. So this gen is blocked because of a perk I have, but now that it is unblocked, I can give it a little kick. Kicking makes it actually go backwards, so it's very good. We don't want the gens to get completed. Like I said, that's how the enemy team wins. And there I'm using my stealth ability, so that girl's she's teabagging me. She's done that like 2 or 3 times now. She really wants to make me mad, but you know what? I keep my calm here, and as we're going to see, that's going to pay off. It's really important in this game not to get baited into doing something you don't want to do. Now, one of the reasons I didn't chase her there was she's got that trap on her head. So I get a little bit far from the hook here. I kind of let them get this, but then I smack her right off the hook. But this was right when they added that protection, so she doesn't go down immediately. But she didn't actually make it anything. So for some reason she tries a dead hard, even though she's already in deep wounds. That would have done absolutely nothing. So at this point I'm thinking, okay, I know where the weak link on the team is. I'm just going to kind of focus her. And I'm just checking around because I'm thinking they're going to flashlight. But she, for some reason, crawls over to this wall. So I actually get her for free. I'm able to just pick her up and hook her right here. Now she's still hooked pretty close to the generators that I'm trying to defend, although she's not quite next to the one I know they're working on. So I'm like, I don't know if I should stay next to the hook. And yeah, I actually chased someone off this generator here. They just missed a skill check. That's what that noise was. So I'm trying to find them. Like, where are they? Where did they go? Oh, whatever. I'll just kick it. Okay, so they get the unhook. I probably should have played a little bit closer to that hook, to be honest. Letting them get that unhook for free on the only survivor who's been hooked twice. Not the smartest play, but she kind of runs in a dumb direction. You can see Ada's like right next to her. Ada's going to try to protect her. She's going to do a little, like, body block, as it's called right here, coming up. I'm feeling pretty good about this match right now because I'm thinking, oh man, I'm about to kill a player. Although, if you look, there are only, there's that dead hard. We saw her do that earlier, so we actually wait for it. If you swing at the survivor and hit them while they're in that little animation where she's like dabbing, they'll actually just tank the hit. So we waited out. We play smartly there. So we've actually killed somebody, but unfortunately they've done 4 gens, so they only have to do 1 more. So I gotta be really smart about how I play the rest of this match. And then I just randomly catch this Nia. She kind of runs into me. She's also, BMing me. I very smartly sidestep the pallet. I'm trying to fake her out here, and I kind of make a mistake here. I kind of let her get to this other pallet that's right next to it. I maybe should have seen that, but you know what? I just decided to randomly swing through the pallet, and it actually works. Looks kind of buggy when that happens, but sometimes, bam. That's the pig's dash ability. You actually don't see me use it a lot this match because it's not very good, but I did it there because I have a perk that punishes me for basic attacking the obsession. So I lose Nia for a second, but she's waiting for me. She's a nice girl. Okay, so she's had another pallet here, so I'm trying to fake her out here, but she's actually on the other side of the loop, so it doesn't really do anything. All right, and now we're actually going, what? And I commit, then I double back 1 extra time, and I just barely get her there. 1 second later, and I would have missed her. These little tricks that you can do to try to fake a survivor out like that, that's kind of what separates the beginner and intermediate players of this game. It's kind of funny looking at this footage because I feel like I played like shit in this match, honestly. So I get hit with Deliverance and Blast Mine at the exact same time. Average killer experience. So yeah, she had a perk that just lets her unhook herself and also stuns me when I kick the generator. So yeah, that's interesting. So I decided, okay, I'm not going to kick that generator. You know what? I need to kill her. If I ever want to win this match, she's just really committed to the teabag. I don't know. Back at this loop. So I remember I outplayed her earlier. I'm using my sound here. I'm really listening for her footsteps. I notice she's watching the corner, so I know I can take advantage of that by pretending to come from one way and then just coming from the other way. Bam, vibe check. So she tried to, she had adrenaline, basically is what happens. She has a perk to get full healed when the gens are done, and I'm like, not gonna let that happen. Okay, kind of a bad situation here. So I have to kill 3 people to win. I've killed 1 person, and she's on the hook. So I'm thinking, you know what, the way these guys are playing, I think that they're gonna come save her. I think that they're not just gonna leave her. I mean, they could just leave her and take a draw, but no way, right? Right, these guys, you saw how these guys were acting. They're gonna come save her. So I'm thinking, okay, I have to, I've got save the best for last. That's gonna help me out. That's gonna let me recover from my hits faster, so I can, kind of try to chain them a little. Here, I decided to use her stealth ability. I'm thinking I'm just gonna chill right here. Maybe they're not on comms. Maybe they won't know I'm here. And I don't know if she did know I'm here, but this girl walks right in front of me, actually. You'll see it here in a second. And we're just waiting, being very patient, and I almost missed her. Alright, now we're gonna play this weird game where I need to grab her off the hook, just like that. Looking around, I don't really have a hook. I'm thinking, I don't know if Ada's gonna come. I probably could have made it to the hook behind the tractor, but I didn't know if Ada was going to show up. And I didn't know if Ada was right around the corner. So Ada actually leaves. And I didn't really need to make this play, it turns out, but I still think it was the right call because you never know where the other survivor is. And now she's just on the ground, and I'm thinking I'm going to win this match, basically. But there's a catch. The door is open, and Hattie hasn't realized it yet, but she can just crawl out. I've dropped her once already, so actually that hook's not coming back. This is back before the hooks respawned. So unless she crawls near a hook, I actually can't hook her. If you drop a survivor, they gain wiggle progress. So if I were to pick her up now, unless I hook her really quickly, she's gonna just wiggle out my arms. So I'm kind of panicking here. I'm just like, oh shit, what do I do? And she knows what's going on, so I think she's probably on a Discord call with Ada because she's crawling to that gate. She doesn't know which gate is open. I mean, it's the only way she'd know is if she was on a Discord call and Ada told her that she opened that gate. So now she's spotted the hatch. When there's only one survivor left, the hatch opens. You can see it kind of in the distance there. And here I do like a little role playing. I kind of pretend like, oh, I want to give you the hatch. Like, oh no, go take it. And I'm hoping that she crawls for the hatch so I can actually just hook her in basement. But she's a little bit too smart for that. She doesn't fall for it. And then, okay, I spot that hook near Shaq, and I'm thinking, at this point, she might still have Unbreakable, and she's going to Unbreakable at the last second. So that's why, I'm kind of worried. But then I notice she has to crawl near the hook. Look, the only way she can get past Shaq there is if she goes near that hook. And I'm waiting for, like, I'm calculating the angle in my mind, like, oh, what's the spot where she's going to be closest to it? And I decide to just go for it. And barely get that hook off. And I get the victory. Now, I think what allowed me to win here, I'm going to close the hatch in celebration, was honestly just, like, not getting baited. Like, just staying calm. The survivors were teabagging me like crazy. If I'd gotten riled up, I probably would have thrown the match, but I didn't. Just stayed nice and chill. Got my challenge done. And here Ada makes a good point. She says, GG, bro should have just left the match. And I say GG back to her, because I'm a nice guy. Usually. But yeah, she's right. They probably should have either just... Oh, here I'm like... I was going to write teabag the whole killer the whole game and then lose, but I thought better of it. I thought, let's not sink to that level. But yeah, there you go. There's my pig gameplay guide, I guess. Gameplay commentary. Holy shit. Yeah, there will not be more of this. I just figured I would upload this one because it's just been sitting on my hard drive for years, so might as well. I thought it was a cool match. Peace.